How's it going, everyone? This is James, and welcome to a new Let's Play of Pokémon Emerald. Now, before I get into this, I will say that I've been gone for a while when it comes down to doing Let's Plays and all that kind of stuff. However, I want to start off the year right. I want to do Let's Plays, I want to do some other playthroughs, and if anything, I just want to do, well, everything. It's a kind of a New Year's resolution in a way, but I'm going to do it in a way that's not going to be like overworking myself and whatnot, but as for now, I'm just going to enjoy this Let's Play. I'm going to have fun, and with that out of the way, let's get started. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at other times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Are you a boy or a girl? Let's see. I believe I'm a boy. What's your name? My name is James. One of the most famous names out there, I guess, because a lot of people are named James. But yes, my name is James. I can't put EXE in there because that doesn't really fit, but that's okay. Yes, my name is James. Ah, okay. You're James, who's moving to my hometown of Little Root. I get it now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. I'll see you in your Pokemon lab, I guess. As you can tell, I'm a little rusty when it comes to commentating and also reading in general when it comes to recording, actually. So, please bear with me when it comes to all of this, you know, reading the text boxes and also just commentating in general. But other than that, let's get out of this truck. We really don't need to see anything in there. James, we're here, honey. It must be tiring running with all our things in the moving truck. Well, this is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your very own room, James. Let's go inside. Wow. Really nice of you giving me a room after you shoved me into a moving truck. That's real nice of you, Mom. See, James? Isn't it nice here in here too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of us moving. Okay, good. And cleaning up after. This is so convenient. James, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. I'm pretty sure our clock doesn't have a date, but you know what? I will set it. Go ahead and set it. Let's go ahead and set it. The clock is stopped. Better set it and start it. Now, when it comes to time-based events in this game, the clock is really going to be useful. But other than that, it's not really important. So I'm just going to set it to maybe... well, I might as well actually just set it like normally at what time it is. Right now it is 2 o'clock. And it's gonna be around... It's around there. It's around there. Good enough. The clock is set. James, how do you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. I put nothing away. They finished moving everything in the downstairs too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Yes. I got my book, I got my computer. That is from 2004. That's very nice. I'm gonna go ahead, not deposit. I'm going to actually withdraw an item, which is a potion. In the older games, they actually put a potion in there. So it's good to get that potion. So I'm gonna leave now. Never look at that room ever again. And, see what's going on down here. Oh, James, quick, come quickly. Look, it's Pellberg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. We brought you this report from in front of the Pellberg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Yeah, too bad. Oh well. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Now, if memory serves me right, I don't think there's anything in the story that actually hints that those two are friends. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. I can't think of anything, but I don't know. I feel like this is just a lie. I don't know. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, hello, stranger. What are you doing in my house? I'm gonna call the police. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're James, our next door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter is upstairs, I think. Alright, cool. Yeah, don't worry about me just walking in your house. Oh, wow. There's no one in here. I'm going to go steal now. Oh, I can't. Oh, who are you? Oh, you're James, so your move was today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I am not stuttering for your sake, May. I heard about you, James, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you would be nice, James. I'm not nice. And that we could be friends. I don't know you. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you, James. Ugh, shut up. I gotta go now. Bye. I love how you see somebody in your room and you say, oh, let's be friends. Okay, cool. Alright, bye. Sounds good. Sounds good. Anyways, this place is weird, and we have nothing else to do. Let's go up front, or go up north, I mean. Yeah, front, north, same thing. Hi. There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening for me? I don't have any Pokemon either. Okay, I guess I'll just risk my life then. Help me! Oh, cool. Hello, oh, you over there. Please help. In my bag, there's a Pokeball. I don't know, I kind of want to watch a middle-aged man get attacked by a rabid dog, but you know what, I think I should go save this guy. So, we got 3 Pokemon here. We got Trico, the wood gecko Pokemon, Torchic, the chick Pokemon, and Mudkip, the mudfish Pokemon. Alright, let's start off these Pokemon bios for Pokemon Emerald by going over Trico. Now, Trico is a very good Pokemon when it comes to grass typing. Because it has its speed at base 70 and the special attack at 65, it can be a really useful Pokemon when it comes to, like, fighting anything that's weak to grass, especially with the first gym being rock type. Now, when it comes to Trico, when it evolves, it will stay a grass type, so what you see is what you get. If you are thinking about getting a dual typing, I would recommend one of the other 2 Pokemon. But when it comes to Trico, having a pure grass type is actually a really nice, it's a really nice thing to have, so you don't have to worry about, oh, something else is going to take out my grass type Pokemon. The only thing you need to worry about when it comes to Trico is just flying, poison, and fire. I might be missing another typing in there, but those are the main 3 you have to worry about. But when it comes to Trico, when it finally evolves into a Sceptile, it will learn Leaf Blade, which is one of the strongest type grass type moves you can have in the game, without having it to like charge up, such as like Solar Beam. So with Leaf Blade, you can also have a high crit ratio, which is like Slash, but it's a grass type move. So with that in mind, Sceptile slash Trico slash Grovyle is a really nice Pokemon to have. And if you can't really think of a grass type to have, like if you don't want a Ludicolo or maybe a Shift Tree or anything like that, then Trico is a really solid choice to have. So next Pokemon is going to be Torchic. Now, unlike Trico, Torchic has a higher special attack, but it has a lower speed. So it does hit harder, however, it's going to have frail defenses and it's going to be a little bit slower. When it comes to Torchic, also, when it evolves into a Gabuskin, it will become a fire fighting type, which will lose its rock type weakness, but it will gain a flying weakness. This is really useful when it comes to the first gym, but you do have to grind up to level 16 in order to get there. When it comes to using Torchic though, it's better just to catch another Pokemon just to cover the first gym. It's like at that point, it's like you don't really need to worry about Torchic just being a problem or just being a liability, because you know you'll just have another Pokemon just to cover the weakness. And there are several Pokemon that will cover that weakness that we will go over later on in the series. But going back to Torchic, when he evolves finally into a Blaziken, it will learn Blaze Kick. And Blaze Kick is a really strong fire type move. However, Blaziken's not going to use it to its fullest potential. It will use it like in 4th gen because of the physical special split, but when it comes to Blaze Kick, it's going to be a special attack move because it's a fire type. Blaziken's special attack and attack is, of course, different, with its attack being higher and its special attack just being second highest, so it's not too much of a difference, but it's still something to keep in mind when you're fighting an opponent. But other than that, Blaziken's a really nice Pokemon. I recommend it if you just don't really know what other fire types you want. Now, the next Pokemon is going to be Mudkip. Now, interestingly enough, Mudkip has a higher attack stat as Torchic, but everything else is lowered. Its HP, defense, special attack, and special defense is all 50, and the speed is 40. And before I go any further, what I'm trying to say here is that it is the base stat. So, like, when it gets to like level 50, it will have around this much attack or this much defense, and it just goes on from there. The base stats and all that, it just really determines how many points you get every time you level up. So when Mudkip turns into a Swampert, it will have Muddy Water. But when it comes to Mudkip, it is a really good Pokemon if you just don't know what kind of water type Pokemon you want. But I will say, when it comes to water type Pokemon, there are a lot in, like, just in the game itself. There's a lot of water type Pokemon. So if you don't know what kind of water Pokemon you want, I mean, I guess at that point you just pick a Mudkip and you just don't have to worry about it. But when it comes to water type Pokemon, there's a lot of choices. So, you know, take some time to look through what kind of water type Pokemon kind of fits your bill, and just go on from there. But it really just comes down to preference. Like, do you want a water type? Okay, well, pick Mudkip. If you want a fire type, pick Torchic. Oh, do you want a really good special attacker? Well, you can pick either Blaziken or Trico, because, like, they're pretty good when it comes to special attack. I kind of recommend Trico, even though it has a lower special attack in the beginning. It does rely special attack more when it evolves into a Sceptile. But when it comes down to it, there's really no wrong answer when it comes to starter Pokemon. At the end of the day, it's pretty much your preference. If you want a Mudkip, choose a Mudkip. If you want a Trico, choose a Trico. And if you want a Torchic, choose a Torchic. Alright, so with that out of the way, I'm going to be picking Torchic, because it's not really a debate at this point. I'm going to be picking Torchic, and we're going to get right into it. Let's go. So with every Pokemon battle in this game is going to be basically like this. The only difference is this is a wild battle. You can actually run from wild battles if you just don't feel like fighting any kind of wild Pokemon. And believe me, if you ever fight a wild Pokemon, or if you're in the game to like maybe 3-hour mark and you just want to get to the next town, it's best just to run away from wild Pokemon. However, our Torchic is level 5. We need some experience. It's not wise to always just fight trainers if your Pokemon's kind of weak. So let's just go ahead and use Scratch. And by the way, when it comes to this tutorial battle, just do Scratch like 10 million times. And also, fun fact, when it comes to the Zigzagoon, if you somehow just are not able to take out this Zigzagoon, it's going to just flee from you. So there's really no way for you to lose this battle. The only way I can think of this battle being lost is like if it gets you a crit, and then it's just like, oh wow, your Torchic fainted, you actually suck at this game, or something like that. But it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter. You won the battle one way or another. There you go. Woo! I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. Yeah, it's okay, you got jumped. That's cool. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh, hi, you're James. This is not the place to chat, so come to by my Pokemon lab later, okay? Okay. Oh, I guess it's later, huh? So, James, I've heard so much about you from your father. About what? I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. Thanks. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with a plum. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. I mean, I was... Okay, never mind. Oh yes, as a thanks for rescuing me, I'd like to have that Pokemon you used earlier. Oh good, we got a Torchic. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Torchic? Now when it comes to nicknames, you really don't need to do this, but I do it because I care about my Pokemon. Yeah, if you don't nickname your Pokemon, you don't care. Anyways, I'm gonna name it Embers because I usually name it Embers. You see how quickly I named it? I named that Torchic like it was textbook. Oh my god. If you're working with Pokemon and getting experience, I think you'll make an extremely good trainer. My kid May is also studying Pokemon while helping me out. James, don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? No. Oh, don't be that way. No. Fine. I guess I have to. Great. May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Alright, so before we go any further, I am going to be checking Embers to see what his weak parts and his strong parts are. You know, I said that really weird, by the way. It's an impish nature, which I think is neutral, so yeah. The thing is, we're not playing this like in a competitive sort of way or a speedrunning kind of way. And by the way, if we play this in a speedrun, picking Torchic is not the way to go. It's a Mudkip. But this is pretty standard for a Torchic, of course. HP 21, which is higher than I would imagine. Like, 20 is like average, 21 is above average, and 19 is just like, oh, okay, below average. That's cool. That's to me it is, but I don't know, like in an official sort of way. When it comes to nature, HP is not affected as far as I know. I'm pretty sure. But I think Impish is neutral, so it doesn't really affect any of the stats that we have. But yeah, this is a pretty neutral Torchic, you know. Pretty good boy. I guess I'm gonna have him on my shoulder. So when it comes to going through this, pretty much this entire, what should I say, this entire game, this is going to be a Let's Play sort of way where it's going to be informative and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to try a different approach when it comes to this game. I'm going to try a little bit more, like, casual, if you will. I'm going to try to be a little chill, but when need to be, if I have the information in my head, I will spout it out when needed, of course. So with that out of the way, let's get to Route 101. Alright, the first Pokemon on Route 101 is going to be Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is a really helpful Pokemon in a way. I don't want to say it's the best Pokemon, I don't want to say it's the worst Pokemon, but it's a very helpful Pokemon. With its ability pickup, you can find a good amount of items on the ground. You can find like rare candies as well. Rare candies actually raise your Pokemon level by 1. But altogether, when it comes to just finding items like out of nowhere, it's just a really nice mechanic in the game just to get yourself started. So this is why Zigzagoon's a really good, I don't want to say starter Pokemon, but it's a really good Pokemon just to catch and just to have early game. Lightning in a way is just not as bad. It's just not that bad, but it's not that good. It's just like it's just the run-of-the-mill normal type Pokemon. You can find better normal type Pokemon in the game, but Lightning's always good. What's really good about Zigzagoon is that it is a really good HM user. It can learn Rock Smash, Strength, Cut, Surf. It can learn a lot of HM moves. So if you just don't want to put that on a lot of Pokemon, then Zigzagoon's a really nice Pokemon to have. Next Pokemon is going to be a Poochyena. Poochyena is a Dark-type Pokemon in Gen 3. However, Poochyena does not really rely on Dark-type moves as much because Dark-type moves in this gen is special, and its special attack is not good. It mostly relies on attack when it comes to Pokemon battles. This is why Poochyena is not really good in this game. This Pokemon is actually one of the worst when it comes to defenses and all that, and I don't really recommend it when it comes to late game. Mightyena has a really bad time trying to keep up with other Pokemon in the game, and it's just not the best. I do want to say in Gen 4 it does get a little bit better because of the physical special split, but in this game it's just not that good. And the last Pokemon you can find on Route 101 is going to be a Wurmple. Wurmple is basically the Caterpie in this generation. However, the unique thing about Wurmple is that it can evolve either to a Cascoon or to a Silcoon. And it really depends on the personality value or the personality points of that Wurmple, which you cannot really change or you cannot really tell, which makes it just random. So you could just catch any kind of Wurmple out there and it can either be a Silcoon or it can be a Cascoon. I will say that Beautyfly and also Dustox, they're not the best when it comes to late game, but they can surely hold their own when it comes to, you know, Pokemon battles. You can use it as a support Pokemon in a way, like for Beautyfly it can be Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, and all that kind of stuff. And with Dustox they can I do believe Moonlight and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just like a Butterfree or a Beedrill. You know, you just go on and just see what Pokemon is good for you when it comes to bug types. I will say though, when it comes to bug types, they do evolve pretty early, so they are really good when it comes to early game. Alright, so there's no trainers here, but there's definitely wild Pokemon here. Like I said earlier, it's good to fight some wild Pokemon just to get some levels up, because the next trainer battle you're gonna fight is going to be a level 5. And this level 5 is going to be a strong level 5 because, yeah, it's going to be May. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to have a good game and all that. A good battle, a good game. There might be a lot of cutting when it comes down to wild Pokemon battles, however, because they're not really too interesting. When it comes to battles, I will show the required battles, but when it comes to battles that are just not required or they're just wasting time, I'm just gonna cut it out and go on from there. If Pokemon get tired, take them to the Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town right close by. Sounds good for me. Sounds good to me, I mean. There's really nothing of interest in this route, actually. It's just a good introductory to the what the game's going to be, basically, when it comes to routes. So yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about this, so let's get right into the next town, which is Oldale Town. Oldale Town is a very, how should I say, it's a very quaint town, just like Little Root, but it's a little bit more developed. I'm going to go ahead and heal and just be on my way. Thank you for waiting, and I'll take that. That's the only time I'm going to show you guys me healing my Pokemon. That's it. After that, I'm just cutting it out, as far as I know. I might cut it out unless I'm talking about something. That PC in the corner there is for any Pokemon trainer to use. Naturally, that means you're welcome to use it too. Pokemon Wireless Club? Okay, we don't care about the Wireless Club. The thing is, when it comes to a Wireless Club, you really can't use it unless you have well, not wires, but like, you need an adapter for the Game Boy, I believe. I do have one, but I don't even know if it works. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy right here, because he actually has an item for you, if you follow him. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. Can I get you to come with me? Yeah, I'll follow an adult I don't know. This is the Pokemon. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Here, I'd like you to have this as a promotional item. You get an item. It's a potion. Good job. Alright, I didn't even read that. That's cool. Okay, bye. Other than that, there's really no other point of interest to actually go to. I think everyone else just gives you some pointers. I do believe you say, like, oh, if I want to take a rest, I am going to save my progress. That means you can just do this and save and just never look back. Kind of a weird story, actually. It's like, in the years that, like, are just lost in time now, because it's not on my channel, actually, I would record a lot. Not record a lot, but I would record Pokemon Fire Red, and I was so, like, stuck on, like, how to actually record and save. Because if I lose my data, well, I guess I lost everything. But I'm gonna cut the story short. Gotta keep on going. The only Pokemon you can find on Route 103 that is like any kind of difference, like when it comes to encounter rates, is gonna be Wingull. Now, Wingull is not the best Pokemon. It's quite weak to electricity. It's weak to rock type too, which, you know, is not great when you're a water type as well, and you gotta need a water type in order to take out rock types. Wingull and Pelipper are just like really bad when it comes to just, you know, when it just comes to matchups. Just like one little electricity shock and you're gone. Especially when its special defense is not the best in the world. Maybe if it was more of a tank, like the special defense was
like its highest thing as well as defense. Maybe it can actually do something there, but it's just not the best in the world.
So, okay, that's cool. I love that. I was gonna talk to, but no. A Poochyena just came up to me and just bit my ankles. That's real nice. Really appreciate it. I should fight you, actually, because I'm level 5, and I need to be level 6 at the very least. And I'm probably gonna have to heal as well, because I want to make sure that I am tip-top shape when it comes to fighting May. Alright. Another dog down. Another dog down in my collection. And I'm level 6, which I learned nothing. That's cool. I'm gonna go heal, and then I'm gonna go up and fight May. You out of here. We don't need to fight any more Poochyenas, because we are now at the rival battle. Now, when it comes to items and battling, I'm not gonna shy away using items, but I'm gonna try not to use items, but if it's a last resort kind of thing, like what this one's probably going to be, then I'm gonna use items, because, yeah. Oh, hi, James. Oh, I see my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like. Yeah, okay. I don't even know. I'm just a little lad. Don't even know how to fight. She sends out like a level 15. I'm like, okay, cool, great, thank you. Oh, man. Oh, wow, a crit. That's real nice. Okay, let's go ahead and just go for another scratch. Alright, no more crits. That's cool. Don't crit me. I would be sad if that happened. Yeah, but Mudkip only knows, like, tackle and ground. That's all we have to deal with, so that's good. And I got that much experience. I'm not gonna make a joke out of that whatsoever. And I know focus energy. That's good. That's real good. Wow, that's great, James. You're pretty good. Yeah, that's crazy, right? I just used Scratch like 12 million times. Crazy, I know. I think I know why my dad has an eye out for you now. Why? I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. I mean, yeah. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Yeah, give me a Gyarados. Give me a Gyarados right now. Alright, I'm gonna go heal real quick before I actually walk all the way home. I know it's nothing like too bad, but you know, it's like my little chicken broke a foot. I needed a heal. I need that heal. And you never know when you get jumped. James, over here, let's hurry home. Yeah, I wish I can hurry home, but all I know is how to walk. That's all I can do. I can't run. Alright, I'm back at Little Root Town. It only took me 3 days because I couldn't run. Alright, anyways. Hello, I'm here. Oh, hi, James. I heard you beat May on your first try. That was excellent. Good. Thank you for beating up my daughter. Oh, man, I yelled that out way too loudly. May's been helping with my research for a long time. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. Here, James, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokédex. Oh, thank you. Thank you for entrusting me with something that is really expensive. I really appreciate that. It shows trust. The Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid, May, I don't know why I said it like that, goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokédex, well, May looks for me while I'm out doing field work and shows me. You know, I'm really good at reading, and it makes me feel like I'm just bad when I'm reading out loud. Oh wow, James, you got a Pokédex too. That's great, just like me. Just like me. I'm sorry. That's just me being stupid. Anyways, I've got something for you too. Pokeballs. Nice. It's funny if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm going to look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. Okay, I didn't even know that part, but thank you. Appreciate it. So we get 5 Pokeballs. That really just means that, hey, you can catch Pokemon now and whatnot. And if you're doing a Nuzlocke, that means your Nuzlocke has officially begun. Have fun, gamer. But for me, it's just like, hey, I can have more friends. I can have more friends in this world. Wait, James. James, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Yeah, I saw him get jumped, and then I beat his daughter. That's what my Friday was, huh? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from Professor Birch. How nice. Oh god, what the hell? I hate this dialogue so much. You're your father's child, alright. You'll look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going to go out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step, and also you won't get arrested for running. Yeah, thank you. James, those shoes came with the instructions. Oh, what do you mean? Press the B button while wearing these. What's a B button? To run extra fast. Slip on these running shoes and race in the gray outdoors. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on, go get him, honey. And with that, we can finally run in the great outdoors. But we can't run indoors because that's still illegal. Anyways, I'm going to end the video off here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. In the next part, I'm going to see you guys back in Oldale Town. And we're going to officially start our journey. I'll see you guys next time.